It's the position of many governments to never negotiate with terrorists. But will Nigeria, already under immense pressure to find its missing schoolgirls, make an exception? In this 17-minute-long video released Monday, Boko Haram says it's ready to talk, suggesting it would release all these kidnapped girls if Nigeria hands over all of its Boko Haram prisoners. And that's a big if. By some reports, Nigeria has rejected the offer, but experts say it's possible the government will rely on intermediaries to negotiate. Citing unnamed sources, CBS reports the Nigerian government's response to the video is twofold: continue its search and rescue efforts while also trying to arrange dialogue with Boko Haram to secure the girls' release. Experts have expressed concern any rescue operation could further endanger the girls, and there's a precedent for this. In 2012, these European hostages were murdered by their jihadist abductors after the Nigerian British Armed Forces staged a failed rescue mission.
We are Boko Haram!
On the other hand, some experts say attempts at negotiating with Boko Haram are pointless, arguing the group is far too extreme to engage in any meaningful dialogue. But there's reportedly been at least one successful attempt before. Last year, Boko Haram abducted a French family of 7, vacationing in Cameroon near the Nigerian border. The group proposed a similar prisoner swap. It was unclear if any of the group's demands were met, but there were reports third parties had paid Boko Haram $3 million to turn over the family, and eventually it did. If that's any indication, African affairs expert Jacob Zen tells NBC getting the girls out could cost millions of dollars. It's going to mean the release of dozens of Boko Haram murderers. It's likely going to cost money behind the scenes, and Boko Haram will just use the money and deploy any released prisoners to carry out more attacks. A former UN hostage negotiator told the Daily Beast the key to negotiating with extremist kidnappers is to understand their mindset. This is not a thing that can be done between governments. You have to find someone who can get you inside the personal narrative of the people you're dealing with. Likely complicating that task is no one seems to know where the girls are. It was originally thought Boko Haram was holding them somewhere in Nigeria's dense Sambisa forest. But it's also possible by now the girls have already been split into separate groups and smuggled into neighboring countries. Several nations, including the US and France, have sent in counterterrorism experts and hostage negotiators to advise the Nigerian government. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn, multiple sources, a broader view.